We're coming to the end of the season here. I came here, I don't know, about a week and a half ago. This place was completely frozen. I went, a couple days later, I went on a scouting mission. Went to my 2 local ponds. They were both frozen. I went to another pond that I run at that I've never really filmed at. That one was melted. I came here, this was melted. And I'm like, okay, I'll run. 2 days later, I came back here. Half of this thing was frozen. The whole end was frozen. So we're getting to the end of the season. Next week, the temperatures are supposed to drop, so no more running. I'm taking out a boat. I just put this thing together a couple days ago. Stayed up pretty late to put it together. Nothing crazy. Just doing a few runs. This thing's been collecting dust. I did film it before, but this time a little different combination. Getting dark. I don't know, the sun looks like it already set. Haven't really had a chance to dial this thing in. I've been messing with it a little bit here and there. A little bouncy. Okay, so this boat is a KBB 34. Keith Bradley himself built this boat for me. Did a pretty nice job too. It is one of my nicer boats. It is probably my most expensive boat. It is the only boat that I have that's been, you know, professionally, so to speak, reinforced. This one has a carbon Kevlar inlay. It's pretty nicely done. It's also the only boat that I have that's been blueprinted. This one was blueprinted. It's pretty smooth underneath. Still needs a lot of dialing in, or a little dialing in. It's got really nice, I believe, Speedmaster trim tabs. It's got a really nice MTC, high quality stinger. I think the rudder looks exactly like the Pursuit one. Looks just like a TFL rudder. But there's the inside of it. Four-minute run. There's the inside of it. I don't know, it's getting dark. I don't know if you can see that. But this boat, I had a 1521 1577 kV motor in it. Just to give you an idea, this boat went about 49 miles an hour with that motor on 6S. Then I pulled that motor out and put it in the Ariane, and the Ariane with the same motor, same 1814 prop, both on 6S. The Ariane went about 60 or 61, maybe even 62 miles an hour, at least 10 or 12 miles an hour faster than this boat. So just to give you an idea, yeah, it's really nice to reinforce a boat. That way in a crash it doesn't split and fall apart. But keep an idea, if you reinforce a boat, the boat is heavier and it takes more power to move it. Of course, there was a lot of variables involved. That we're talking two different weather conditions on two different days and so on. But same motor, similar battery, same prop, and this boat is fiberglass, carbon Kevlar reinforced. Everything's carbon fiber inside, carbon fiber motor mount, servo mount, carbon fiber battery trays. But it's still quite a bit heavier than the Ariane, which has never been reinforced, and it takes more power to move it. So I pulled that motor out of here and I put it inside of the Ariane. The TP 4060 that's in the Ariane now, I actually purchased for this boat. But after running it in the Ariane, I decided that it's a little bit too hot, and I don't think I'm going to stick it in this boat. What I had in the meantime, I had this laying around. It's the biggest 40 millimeter Leopard motor that Leopard makes. It's a 4092 2080 kV. I'm running a Dynamite speed controller. I believe this is 160 amp. It is the speed controller out of the Zelos 48. But I just more or less just threw this combination in just to make a video and just to run this boat. This thing, I did, like I said, video it before, but it's had about an inch of dust on top of it. It's just been pretty much sitting. I haven't had the time for it, so I stayed up, put it together. It still needs setup and you name it, but this is the inside of it. I think it's pretty nicely done. I'm just running it on 4S 2P today. I don't think this motor's I don't think this motor would be happy on any sort of 6S. I think one, the motor wouldn't be happy, and two, I don't know what speed controller you would put behind this giant Leopard motor if you ran that high of a kV on 6S. I don't think it would be a good idea. So like I said, not ideal motor for this boat, but it's what I had laying around. I threw it in just to make a few laps. Kind of looks like the Pursuit, almost the way the whole shape is. It's very similar to the Pursuit. A little bit different here, obviously. Not as futuristic looking as the Ariane. I actually like this style a lot. This boat is 34 inches long, so a little smaller than the Ariane. It's in between the Pursuit and the Ariane. But that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.